Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create a part model with Autodesk Inventor. Inventor is a design tool used to model and analyze many types of parts and products. Inventor has 4 file types. First, we have the part file with .ipt extension. Second, we have the assembly files with .iam file extension. Thirdly, we have drafting documents with .idw or .dwg file extension. The fourth type, called as presentation files, which has a .ipn file extension. This is used for creating exploded projections and animations of assemblies. To start with a new part file, first we have to create a project in which we will save all our parts and assembly. To create a project, we can click here on the New drop down, click on the Browse Template. Now we can click here on the project and we can create a new project. Now it is asking me what type of project are you creating. So here I'm going to create a new single user project. I click on next. Now here you can give your project name. For example, I'm just giving a name which is project 1 and where we want to save. We can select the location. For example, I have created a new folder on my desktop which is Inventor project. I click OK. So when I select this folder, that means all my part files will go into this project. Now I can click on finish. Once we have selected the folder for our project, we can click on done. Now I want to open a part file. So I'm clicking on the templates and I want metric for my drawings. I click on metric and I want to use a part file which is .ipt. I will double click on this standard part file. Now once I double click on this standard file, it will open up a new file for my part. Now to start with the part, we have to select a 2D sketch or a 3D sketch. For example, I click here to create a 2D sketch for my part. Now we have 3 planes and according to our view, we can select on which plane we want to work. For example, if I want to design a head of my bolt, I will click on my XZ plane and here I can design how I want to draw. For example, I click on this rectangle tool and I drop down and I select a polygon. I want to create a 6-side polygon. I click on the origin and I am creating the head. Now I can also give dimension. So I pick dimension for my bolt. So if I want this to be 10 mm, I click 10 and I press enter. I finish my sketch. Now this is my 2D sketch. To convert this into 3D, I will use the extrude command and I want to extrude this, for example, upward or down. We can extrude in any direction we want. We can also extrude this symmetrically from the center. For example, the distance or the height I want it to be 5 mm. Now I want to give a shape or a cutout for my bolt. I can again create a sketch on the head of my bolt. I click here again, and now I'm going to create a tangent circle using the circle command, and I click finish. Now this circle I want to extrude, so I will take the extrude command again. Now in the extrusion we have output. We can select what kind of output we want. Now I don't want to join this, but I want to intersect this circle at 30 degrees with my polygon. Now you will notice that it is cutting my circle and only leaving out the intersections. And I click OK. So you see, I have the shape for the head of my bolt. Now here I want to create the another segment. So I will again click here on the sketch and pick the base of my bolt. I take the circle command, and for example I want 6 mm circle, and I finish. Now to this 6 mm circle I want to give height, which is 10 mm or maybe 20 mm, like this, and I can click finish. Now in Inventor we can also add thread to our bolt. So I can take the thread command, and for example from this side I want to create a thread. We can change the specification of our thread according to our requirement. I can click OK. Now you can notice how convenient it is to use Inventor, and how fast we can create our parts. Once we have created this part, we can click on File and save our drawing as .ipt. I can click Save and create my part 1, and I can name this as bolt. So if we have multiple parts in our drawing, it will show us here as a tab. I click OK, and it changes the name as bolt.ipt. So this is one part what I have created. I hope you like the video. Thank you, and subscribe to our channel.